Time is now 9:43. Let's head over to Betsy for a check of the forecast.
I cannot wait for that movie. So excited to see it come out and can't wait to see Cleveland on the big screen again. Although, again, it's not being noticed as Cleveland. It's,
right.
Of course, Metropolis. But you get the deal, right? You're going to see a lot of familiar sights, which is super cool. What a beautiful city we have. And, of course, looking across downtown Cleveland, clear skies abound. We are expecting nothing but sun through the rest of the morning. Temperatures quickly rising into the low and mid-80s. You can see the camera starting to bounce a little bit. We will have a lake breeze developing. That'll help to keep the immediate lakeshore areas a little cooler than those farther south. Showers and storms are blowing up to the west of us and south. We will eventually see some of the debris clouds from all of that in the form of some high thin clouds that we're anticipating to start to move in later today. But in the meantime, that sun is going to do its thing on the ground level pollution. It literally changes the chemistry of the atmosphere, and that creates ground level ozone. So an air quality alert has been issued. This has nothing to do with Canadian wildfire smoke. I'm seeing some folks asking questions on Facebook and whatnot. This is all about pollution and heat and how that chemistry begins to change once things start cooking. We're going to make it into the upper 80s today, especially away from the lakeshore areas in your National Designer hour by hour forecast. All that sunshine is going to be certainly a good thing, but you can't have too much of a good thing from time to time, so make sure you stay plenty hydrated. That northerly breeze building in off of the lakeshore or off of the lake will keep the lakeshore cooler. You can see we'll probably land in the low 80s late afternoon, while farther south we are making it well into the 80s, even possibly kissing 90 degrees. This is going to set up a beautiful Guardians game forecast. Low 80s at game time. All that sunshine is going to be around. And for the folks who are actually lucky enough to be out on the lake, and right now there are a ton of boats on the lake. I just took a peek out not too long ago, and you could just see them dotting on the horizon there. That lake breeze will create a little bit of a wave coming out of port, but waves generally at 1 feet or less. It's just stupendous. The bad news in all of this is that we have no natural defenses against the UV index today, so it's a 10 out of 10. Burn time, burn factor, very high, so make sure you slather on that sunscreen and wear a hat too. That does help. Humidity-wise, it's actually going to be pretty comfortable today. I know, it's hot and humid, but it's not going to be as bad as it has been recently. We'll feel the humidity creeping up tomorrow, and that is exactly the time that we're going to start to feel some of the rain coming back into the forecast. As far as how much rain we have received, look at where we are for the year so far, nearly 3 inches above average for the month of June here. We have 4.89 inches at Hopkins Airport. So do we need the rain? Well, not necessarily, but this is where gardens and lawns come into play, because we don't want to inundate them, but at the same time we need a nice consistent batch of rain so we can get our tomatoes to grow without cracking. The storms with heavy rain chances will begin to pick up, especially later in the day tomorrow, so we are anticipating rounds of rain and thunderstorms to come into the forecast. Nothing severe as of yet, but strong storms and inundating rainfall will be a possibility for us. We'll cool off midweek. That is going to tee us up, Danielle, for a phenomenal 4th of July forecast. Right now it looks partly cloudy and low 80s. That doesn't happen very often around here. We'll have to see how things time out with the heat that's coming our way this weekend.